सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। Sairam everyone. We will start with the chanting of the verses which we have learned so far. Arjuna Uvacha एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तम् तेषां के योगवित्तमा। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये माम् नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेता ते मे युक्ततमा मता। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्। सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम् सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रता। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् Avyakta hi gatir dukkham. Dehavadbhiravapyate. Ye tu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matpara ananyenaiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate. Teshamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha mayyaveshita chetasam. Okay, so far, Sairam, we have looked at 7 verses of the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We will look at the 8th verse. I'm thinking of doing about 3 verses today. So let's take a look at that. Mayyeva mana adhatsva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva ata urdhvam na samshayah. Mayyeva mana adatsva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva ata urdhvam na samshaya. Mayyeva mana adhatsva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva ata urdhvam na samshaya. Let's look at letters to which you may have to pay attention. In the first line, Mayyeva mana adhatsva. This adha, this dha is the 4th letter in the tha varga. So it has to be aspirated with some extra air. So dha, adhatsva. And in the word buddhim, the second letter is a compound consonant, ud and dha, udhim. The second dha is again of the 4th letter in the tha varga, so it has to be aspirated. So buddhim. Nivasish. This ishya, in the ishya, the ish is cerebral ishya, so the tip of the tongue has to be pointed towards the roof of the mouth. Nivasishyasi mayyeva. The word urdhvam in this ata urdhvam. So dha, the udva, the dha is the 4th letter in the tha varga again. So it has to be aspirated. So urdhvam. That's samshaya. So let's look at
Brother, Sai, I'm sorry. The Buddhim, the first component, the component letters, the and the first one. Can you please repeat that?
Which one? Id and
Buddhim. Buddhim.
Bu, Id, De, So this Id and Di. So there are two das here. One is the other one is
Oh, okay.
Buddhim.
Okay. Thank you.
So we'll look at the word split. We'll split the sandhis and look at the words. The first word Mayeva is composed of two words, Mayi and Eva. Mayi plus Eva becomes Mayeva because of sandhi or joining. Okay. Manaha is the second word. The Visargaha gets dropped because of sandhi. The Visarga gets dropped because it's followed by A. Okay. Adatsva, no change. Mayi, Buddhim, Niveshya, no changes due to sandhi. Nivasishyasi, no change. It's just one single word. Then again the word Mayeva comes. Again it is Mayi plus Eva is Mayeva. Ata urdhvam na samshaya. No other changes due to sandhi. Let's look at the word-to-word meaning. Mayi. Mayi means upon me, on me, or in me. All those meanings come. Because Mayi is the seventh vibhakti, or seventh verb form of the word I, aham. Aham is the simple noun. Aham means I. Mayi is the seventh noun form, which means upon me or on me or in me, that kind of meaning. Okay, Mayi, in me or upon me, on me. Eva. Eva is a word which has multiple meanings, depending on the situation, depending on that context. In this, I have given the word, the meaning alone, only type of meaning. So upon me alone, okay, only on me, only upon me. Mayeva. Manaha. Manaha means your mind, manas. Manaha. Adhatsva. Maybe I should put, I'll just put the word you. So adhatsva is an instruction, do something, So when the word basically means it's addressed to a second person, one person in front. So Krishna is looking at Arjuna and saying, Mayyeva mana adatsva. Adatsva means to rest your mind or fix your mind. The original root is dha, which means to support, to place, that kind of a meaning, or to give. Adhatsva means bring it to me, type of thing. Bring it and place it on me. Gives a sense of coming to you, oneself. So adhatsva means Krishna is instructing Arjuna, place your mind, fix your mind on me alone. Mayyeva mana adatsva. So it's an instruction. So we can take it as an instruction for us also, from Swami saying, only fix your mind only on me. Nothing else should distract. Then the next word is Mayi again. We have already looked at the meaning, in me. So here I have given the word in me. Because depending on the verb, I have given slightly different translation, but both the words are the same. Mayi there and Mayi here is the same. In English, you use different prepositions, so that's the reason. Mayi, so I've said in me, it's again seventh noun form of the simple noun aham, which means I. Okay. Mayi, buddhim. Okay, buddhim means your buddhi, the faculty of discrimination. Many people translate it as intellect also, but It may not be a good translation because it means much more than intellect. It's the ability to discriminate, the faculty of the mind which discriminates. Krishna is saying, place that also. Because the buddhi is the driver who decides how to go, who controls, instructs the mind what to do. So that buddhi also, Krishna says, place it in me. Buddhim niveshaya. Niveshaya comes from the word wish. The root word is wish, is to enter. Niveshaya means to enter it into me, means you place it in me or settle down. Okay. Niveshaya means settle your buddhi also in me. So he's telling, fix your mind on me, settle your buddhi on me. Two instructions. Mayeva mana adatsva. So again here also I will put, because this verb actually is for the second person. The you is implied, so I will put it. Mayi buddhim niveshaya. Then Krishna says, what happens then is nivasishyasi. Okay, this also it's a verb which relates to the second person, that is the person in front. The sishyasi means it's a future tense. You will live. Nivasa means to live. Vasa is to live, to reside. Nivasishyasi means you will reside. Okay, you will live. So I've used the word live. You can say reside also. Nivasishyasi. Mai. Again the word mai comes, which is in me. Eva, alone. So you will live in me alone. If you do these two which I have asked you to do, you will live in me alone. Atha. The Atha and Urdhvam come together, but I have given them separately and given meanings. It's used together. It's something like a phrase. Okay? Atha Urdhvam. Atha means so. Afterwards. Urdhva means afterwards. In this place, the meaning of Urdhva is afterwards. Urdhvam also can mean upwards. Atha Urdhvam. Thereafter. So thereafter. So thereafter, when? After you place your mind in me, after you place your buddhi in me, so thereafter, you will live in me alone. That's the result and assurance given by Krishna. And then he says, emphasizes it, saying, na samshaya. Na means no or not. Again, negation. Samshaya means doubt. So Krishna is saying, do this, do two things, which is place the mind on me, place your buddhi on me. Then thereafter, you will live in me alone. There's no doubt. So those are the words of Krishna. So I've given a summary, fix your mind on me, settle your buddhi in me. Thereafter, you shall live in me without any doubt. Now we look at a couple of excerpts from Swami's discourses. The Gita clearly declares that only the Hridaya Pushpa, heart lotus, free from impurities, that grows in the Manasa Sarovar, the pellucid waters of the mind, is worthy to be offered to God. That is the reason why Krishna told Arjuna, my dear brother-in-law, whatever activity you engage in, whatever gift you give, whatever food you take, do it as dedicated offering to me. Do everything in the dedicated spirit as a tribute to God, for only such acts reach me. I will just put this there because what does it mean to be settling the mind? As Swami said, we should offer heart, which grows in that mind, to the Lord. That means offering all activities, whatever we do, food we take, every action we do, we think with a dedicatory aspect to the Lord. Okay. I have another small excerpt also. I shall then shower my grace and take you across the ocean of constant change of samsara. I shall favor you with the goal you seek. Arjuna, it is not an easy task to fix your mind steadily on me. Not everyone can succeed in this. However long the practice, it's hard to keep your mind on me without deflecting it toward other things or ideas. Because Swami Krishna is eva, only on me. Okay, so he said it's a difficult task, but try. If you do it, then I will save you. So this assurance. So I've just given 2 excerpts. There are other excerpts which are related to it. I will bring them later when it's studying the other slokas. But I just thought it may be nice to read a couple of excerpts from Swami's discourses. Or in this case, it's Gita Vahini. We look at the next verse. Atha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi sthira abhyasa yogena tato mamichaptum dhananjaya. Atha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram abhyasa yogena tato mamichaptum dhananjaya. Atha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram abhyasa yogena tato mamichaptum dhananjaya. We look at the letters on which we have to pay some attention. Atha, the second letter is Tha, which is the second letter in the Tha Varga. In all the Vargas, I used the word Varga, I think some of you may have not joined earlier. In Sanskrit, there are 5 Vargas, 5 categories of words where there's a series of letters which relate to that category or Varga. So Ka, Cha, Ta, Ta, Pa. These are the 5 Vargas, so 5 categories of consonants. So in the category of Ta, this letter is the second letter. In each Varga, the second letter and the fourth letter have to be aspirated. They're called Mahaprana consonants. That means you have to exert while saying those consonants, uttering those consonants. So in this case, it's the second letter of the Tha Varga. So it has to be aspirated. Tha. So if you look at the Tha Varga, it's Tha, Tha, Da, and Dha. Okay, those are the 4 letters. So as you can see, second and the fourth letter have to be aspirated. Okay, so this second letter, Tha, Chittam, Sama, Dha. So this is the fourth letter in the same Varga or category. Fourth letter, which we have already seen in the previous verse also, it has to be aspirated. So Sama, Dhatum. Sama, Dhatum. When we transliterate, we usually put H to differentiate, like DH is put here. So D is here, and DH is Dha. Okay. Samadhatum. Nashaknoshi. This Shi is a cerebral Sha. As I have said, the tip of the tongue has to point to the roof of your mouth. Shakno Shi. Okay, Sakno Shi. Mai Sthi. This letter is a compound consonant. This is Tha. The Tha here is again second letter in the Tha Varga, just like Atha. Okay, so it has to be aspirated. Sthiram. Okay. The second line, Abhyasa. This bha, is the fourth letter in the pa varga, pa category of letters. Pa, pa and ba, bha. That bha, fourth one, is an aspirated consonant. So here it is half. It's abhyasa yogena. Tato mam icha. Icha. There are two. It's a compound consonant. Ich and cha. So it's the first and second letter in the cha varga, cha category of letters. So icha, the second one in the compound consonant, has to be aspirated. The next word, dhananjaya, the word dha, the letter dha comes again, which is the fourth letter in the category of letters. So it's dhananjaya, dhananjaya. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Let's look at the word split, splitting the sandhis or joints. Not too many you will find here, but we'll just go through anyway. Atha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram. No changes due to sandhi in the first line. Abhyasi yogena, it's one word. Tata. Tataha is the original word. Due to sandhi, it becomes tato. Tataha, the visarga, becomes o. Okay, tato. Tataha becomes tato. Mam icha aptum. So there are three words. Together they becomes mam icha aptum. Mam icha aptum. Okay. Mam icha becomes mam icha. Icha plus aptum becomes icha aptum. So and I becomes me, and icha and a becomes icha. It becomes longer. Okay. So those are the only changes due to sandhi. We will look at the word-to-word meaning. Atha. Atha means, again, there are a few meanings depending on the context, and here it is if. If. Chittam. Chittam is mind. Chittam is one faculty of the mind which actually revolves a thought, keeps a thought revolving, okay, because it remembers things. The remembrance itself is done by chitta. In the mind, there are four faculties: manas, buddhi, chittam, and ahankara. Manas is that which perceives. Manas. Buddhi is that which discriminates. Chittam is a collection of impressions, memories. And that's where we keep on revolving past or anything which we remember. So, Atha Chittam. Chittam is mind. So, in this case, you can say it as the faculty of the mind of Chitta, which is remembering. Samadhatum. Samadhatum is like adhatva, where also dha means to rest, to fix. Samadhatum, some means in a very nice manner. Dhatum is a preposition in the sense, in the preposition to comes. So to fix. The ending tum generally shows you that it is an intention to do something. Samadhatum. So that is to fix. Okay, if you translate in English. Na means no, a negation. No, not. Shaknoshi. Shaknoshi comes from the word Shakti, ability. Shaknoshi. So I put the word not here. I should put that also within brackets, okay? Maybe sorry, actually the words na shaknoshi. Shaknoshi means you are able. Okay, let me otherwise remove it just. Sorry, actually I will save the corrected one. Na shakno. Shaknoshi means you are able to. Okay, again, this is the second person, present tense. Shaknoshi, you are able. Shaknoshi. Na Shaknoshi means you are not able. So Krishna understands that what he said earlier, Mayeva mana adatsa mayi buddhim nivesha. We may not be able to place the mind on the Lord all the time, or settle the buddhi on the Lord all the time. So then, if the mind is not capable, if you are not able to fix the mind, on me, Mayi. So he's giving for that condition, if we are unable to do that, sthiram. Sthiram means steadily or firmly. Sthiram means that which is firm, or steady, So if you are unable to steadily fix your mind on me, if you are unable to do that, then he gives another solution. Abhyasa yogena. Yoga of abhyasa. Yoga of abhyasa. Yogena is the third noun form. So third noun form means through, with, by, that kind of a meaning comes. So through the yoga of abhyasa, with the yoga of abhyasa, or by the yoga of abhyasa. Abhyasa means practice. So Krishna said, if you are unable to do that, through this yoga of practice, we do many things in life, and all of them can be called abhyasa. But abhyasa yoga means the practice of merging with the Lord. It has a spiritual connotation to it. The abhyasa becomes a yoga when it is practiced towards God. So abhyasa yoga, by the yoga of practice. Tataha, then. Mam. Mam is the second noun form of the word aham. Aham means I. Mam means me. Second noun form, where the I becomes an object. The first noun form is a subject. The second noun form is an object. In a sentence, you have an object. You do something to something, so that becomes an object. Second noun becomes an object. So in this case, mam means me. It. Again, he is giving an instructions. So let me put the word you. So desire. What do you desire? Aptum. So Krishna is giving the instruction to Arjuna. Then you desire. Aptum, to obtain, to achieve, to acquire. Acquire what? Me. So he's telling, if you are unable to do that, at least have the desire to achieve me. And then practice it. Practice it with the desire of achieving me, to achieve me. So if you have the desire, that itself is the first step which will take you to that final goal of having the ability to steadily fix the mind on God. But until then, at least you practice with the desire. So that is the instruction by Krishna. And then he addresses Arjuna as Dhananjaya. So the Krishna uses different names to address Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. So in these words, he's calling him. We have already seen Partha. So here he's saying Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya means, Dhanam means wealth. Jaya means one who is victorious. We look at the meanings given by Swami from the excerpts. But one who wins the wealth, was won over wealth, is Dhananjaya. So that's the way Krishna is addressing him. I will given a short summary. Oh Dhananjaya, if you're not able to fix the mind steadily on me through the yoga of practice, desire to achieve. I think we should put a comma there. He's telling through the yoga of practice, desire to achieve me or obtain me. Okay, aptum. So that is the meaning of this verse. Yes, sister.
Sorry to disturb, brother. So yoga practice, which practice is Krishna is referring, please?
The practice of placing the mind.
Yeah, if you can, mind, if you are not fix the mind on me, then practice of
No, practice with the desire
desire to fix the mind on him.
achieve me,
Okay.
acquire me. See,
What
it's
are the
like
practice you will be covering that?
practice is trying to practice placing the mind.
Okay.
See, it is, sister, if you don't know how to drive, then you will say, okay, if you don't know to drive, don't worry. Have the desire to learn to drive, practice driving. So you have to place the mind on God, place the buddhi on God always.
If you cannot do it, then practice.
Then you will live in me. That's what Krishna told in the previous one. Okay. But if you are unable to do that, don't worry. Have this desire and practice.
Have design practice. Okay.
So it's if you can't meditate on me constantly, every day morning, get up and practice.
Oh, that kind of okay.
Yes. So practice placing your mind on me, placing your buddhi on me. So that's the Abhyasa Yoga. Swami is giving, sister, so we will
So these
take
are meditation and other things.
everything which we do is practicing only. Swami will say just singing, going and singing bhajan and coming is not bhajan. Bhajan is continuous bhajan. You are singing of the Lord singing to the Lord all the time. And Swami is akhanda bhajan. That means without any break, you should be singing bhajans. But because we are unable to do, at least once in a while, we go and do. Every day morning or every week at the center. So, it's practice. It's only practice. We are still not doing bhajan until we are singing the bhajan all the time. Whatever sadhana we are doing was only just practice.
Okay. Thank you.
Silence. So Swami is giving, let's read some of the excerpts of Swami. See, this is from chapter 15 of Gita Vahini. So actually we have covered it in Gita Vahini already, a long time ago, but I will read this. Then Arjuna inquired, "Oh Lord, has one to strive for it from now on? If one wishes to get holy thoughts at the last moment of life, can we not get them at that time itself?" The Lord realized his doubt and replied, "Your intelligence seems to have been blunted a great deal. For you are hesitant to accept the need to develop holy thoughts from now on. Arjuna, the mind has to be educated into the habit through what is called Abhyasa Yoga, the discipline of constant practice. It has to be trained to avoid other thoughts and concentrate on the Lord only. Then only can you reach the Parama Purusha, the oversoul, supreme spirit. Unless you systematically teach it and train it, it will not remember the Parama Purusha at the moment of death." So Swami is explaining what is Abhyasa Yoga. That is training the mind through constant practice to think of the Lord only. Mameva. Without any other thought. Because the mind will give some good reasons not to think of the Lord and think about other things. It will say, it's this your duty, you have to look after your children, you have to look after. Sometimes it's attachment which makes us think. But we will say, oh, we can't think of the Lord, we have to do this duty also. That is the tendency of the mind. But the real devotee doesn't worry about anything. Whatever they are doing, they will think of the Lord and do the work. And the mind will be only engrossed in the Lord. So that's the thing, that's practice. So as Krishna is teaching Arjuna that practice it if you don't know. Because he acknowledges that he may not know. So that is from the Gita Vahini chapter 15. So here's a discourse excerpt from Swami's discourse in 1966. 14 July 1966. Arjuna is called by the Lord in the Gita Dhananjaya. People explain the word Dhanam to mean booty gathered by him from the kings from whom he defeated. Dhanam means any valued possession, an object of affection. The most valued possession is self-knowledge. Arjuna has earned this, so he is called Dhananjaya. This bank deals with one type of dhanam. That bank deals with another. Just to stop, interrupt this reading. And it's a discourse Swami is giving during an inauguration of a bank branch. So he is giving this. This dhanam, money, and the rest can be earned by anyone. Even black marketeers and dacoits, crooks and pirates can amass money. But that dhanam, which is acceptable in that other spiritual bank, comes only to those who struggle to be virtuous and detached, humble and holy. This earthly dhanam you take to this bank. That other dhanam, that punyam you do, the purity you achieve, the love that you manifest, bring me those precious things and I shall accept them as deposits. So when Krishna addressed Arjuna as Dhananjaya, he is referring to Swami's says, related to the acquisition of Atma Jnana, self-knowledge. That is the greatest wealth. That is the wealth Arjuna has won, and that's why Krishna is calling him Dhananjaya. So which also means he wants us also to strive to become Dhananjaya. That is, we also should acquire the knowledge of the self. So I thought it will be pertinent for us to know. We will go to the next verse. Abhyasepya samarthosi mat karma paramo bhava madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Abhyasepya samarthosi mat karma paramo bhava madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Abhyasepya samarthosi mat karma paramo bhava madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Let's look at some of the consonants to which you have to pay attention to. Abhya. So this B is the fourth letter in the Pa category of Pa Varga. So it has to be stated with a exertion or little air, extra air. Abhyas. Bha. Abhyas. Abhyas. Eshwapi. Abhyashi. Okay. Abhyasamartho. Okay, sorry. Abhyasepya samartho. This tha is the second letter in the tha varga, so it has to be aspirated. Samartho. See, mat karma paramo bhava. This bha is again the fourth letter in the pa varga, has to be aspirated. So bhava. Madartha. Again, the tha comes irtha. The tha has to be aspirated. Madartham api karmani kurvan siddhi. Just the way in the word uddhi, the second letter in the uddha becomes aspirated. Here also siddhi. Ud and the, which has to be aspirated. Siddhim avapsyasi. No other consonants are all simple, so you should be fine. Let's look at the breakdown of the sandhis. In the first word, abhyase api asamartah asi. So there are 4 words joined into one single compound word. Abhyase pyasamarthosi. The words are abhyase and api becomes abhyasepi. The a becomes silent. And the say becomes actually a little longer. Abhyasepi. Okay, abhyasepi. Then the p and a join together to make upya. Okay. Api asamartha means apyasamartha. P plus a becomes pya. Okay. Apyasamartho. The samasar asamartha and asi becomes asamarthosi. The visarga becomes o and a becomes silent. So asamarthosi. Okay. So when you put all 4 together, abhyasepya samarthosi. Okay. In the next word, mat karma paramaha, the karma para I've split. There are no changes in that sandhi. Mat karma paramaha bhava. Mat, in the second line, mat plus artham api becomes one word. Mat plus artham becomes madartham. So the id changes into id and joins a. Okay. So it becomes id plus a becomes the, not the. Okay. Because of certain sandhi rules. Okay. Madartham. Plus a becomes ma. So that's how you get madartham api. Karmani, no change. Kurvan siddhim, we have put it together, there are no changes per se. Kurvan siddhim avapsyasi becomes kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Siddhim plus avapsyasi, plus a becomes ma. Siddhim avapsyasi. So kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. So those are the sandhi rules, sandhi changes. Let's look at the word-to-word meaning. Abhyase. Abhyase is the 7th noun form, 7th vibhakti of but abhyasa. Abhyasa means practice. Abhyase means in practice. In this practice, which Krishna is referring to the Abhyasa Yoga. Okay. Abhyase api. Api means even. Okay. Even in Abhyasa. Asamartha. Asamartha means not. It's the main word is samartha. Samartha means one who is capable, is a master. If somebody is a samartha means is very, very good at it. Okay, samartha. Asamartha means one is not good at it. Opposite of that. Asamartha means incapable. Okay, not as good. Okay, asamartha. Asi means you are. I think I should put the word. The you is implied here. Okay, it's again addressing to a second person. It's a present tense verb, asi. Asamartha asi means you are incapable. Okay. Asamartha asi means you are incapable. Api. So abhyase api asartamaho asi means Even in a practice, if you are incapable, not capable of even doing practice. So there are people we are unable to regularly practice. So for them, Swami is giving another solution. Mat karma. Mat karma is a compound consonant, samasa, which means karma is action, work. Mat karma is my work. Mat karma means my work. Mama karma, you can see if you split. Paramaha. Parahama means supreme. What means dedicated as supreme. That's the word meaning I'm given. It means that's a highest priority for you. My work becomes the highest priority. I mean, you dedicate yourself for that, my work. Mat karma paramaha. Bhava means may you be. He's giving another instruction. He's saying, okay, you are unable to do even practice. Okay, fine. If that is so, do my work. You solely dedicate yourself to my work alone. That you are my employee. Think like that. Mat karma parama bhava. That means you think that's of a highest priority. Thinking this, you be. That means you have to do everything for the Lord. Actually, if you analyze, all of them are actually trying to do the same thing, to think of the Lord. So he is giving different techniques for us to practice that. If you're unable to sit and practice, okay, whatever you do, think of me and do. Think of them as my work and do. Okay. Mat karma paramaha bhava. Then he explains it also. Then people may not understand, so he's giving a little more explanation. Mat artham. Mat artham is madartham, is mat artham. That's how I think we have already looked at the sandhi. Mat artham means, see, artham means to have some desiring for something as an object. I think all of you know purushartha. Purushartha means the goals of human life, the objects of human life. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. For example, vidyarthi means, vidya means education. Arthi means one who desires to acquire, has that as the objective. The student has education as its objective, artha. So, artha means object to objective. Okay. Madartham means me as the objective. You want to acquire me. Madartham, api, even. Karmani. Karmani means all actions. Karma, karmani. Karmani is the plural of the word karma. So it's actions. Karmani. Kurvan means doing, performing. Siddhim. Siddhi means success. Siddhi means the second noun form as an object. Siddhim, success, achievement, accomplishment. Avapsyasi. This again is addressed to second person, a future tense verb. You will attain. Okay. So by doing all actions, having me as the sole object to acquire, achieve, you will attain success. Okay. So which is what? Which is the explanation of mat karma paramo bhava. So whatever you do, you think you are doing it to reach the Lord, attain the Lord. Aptum Icha, he has already said, you have the desire to achieve me. So here also he's saying, you want to acquire me as, that is your goal of life. The supreme goal of your life should be to achieve me, acquire me, or to get me as to reach me. If you do that, then also you will get success. So Krishna is giving various techniques of achieving the same objective, because different people may find different things which work for them. So Krishna is taking note of that and giving us the tools to work with. We look at I put a short summary of this verse. Even if you are incapable of the practice, I put the within brackets, but I did not put. You can say of settling the mind on me. Sorry. So even if you're unable to practice the settling of mind on me, remain dedicated to me as the Supreme by performing actions for my sake, you shall achieve success. So that's another tool Krishna has given. Let's look at one excerpt from Swami's discourse. Dedicate all worship, all adoration, all Vedic rituals and other vows and vigils with all the fruits that may accrue to me. Take me as the ultimate goal, as the final aim, which transforms acts into worship. Fix your mind on me, meditate on me, I shall then shower my grace and take you across the ocean of change, of samsara. I shall favor you with the goal you seek. Arjuna, it is not an easy task to fix the mind steadily on me. Not everyone can succeed in this. However long the practice, it is hard to keep the mind on me without deflecting it towards other things or ideas. So Krishna acknowledges that abhyasa itself can be challenging. And so he is telling, transform all acts of yours into worship and take me as your ultimate goal. Mat karma paramo bhava. Madartam api karmani kurvan siddhim avapsis. You will achieve success. So those are the words from this verse, this third verse. That's all I had prepared for today. I will stop here. Yes, Sairam Kalyani.
Sairam. So for the word mat karma, and you said that one's a samasa. So there mat is not fifth vibhakti, or there's no vibhakti there.
It is not.
Okay.
Okay, it's see, in the samasas, that's why I use the word samasa. Samasa there are various kinds of samasas. Maybe I will spend some time next week to discuss them. And in this kind of mat, yes, it is actually from me is the fifth. Mama karma, mat karma, so the actions which evolve from me also you can take it as, but this is a certain class of samasas. It may be difficult to translate it by word and understand the meaning. I think I may have covered this in while Suprabhatam, Tvannama Kirtana. Tvat Nama. It's like Mat Karma. It's Lord's name. Name of the Lord means your name, then you have to say. That means Tava Nama, you can say. But we use the word Tvannama. Kirtana Rathas Tava Divya Nama. So in that word line, you can see Tvannama is also used, Tava Nama is also used. Tvannama Kirtana Tas Tava Divya Nama in Suprabhatam, one of the verses. Tava Divya Nama is Tvannama. But we can also take the name Nama which came from the Lord. So you can say Matkarma is also activities which I have given you. Also something which we can take the meaning as. But technically it is a certain class of samasas. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you. And for the asamartha, is that artha the same as the, purushartha?
Yeah, so it's actually same words. Artha means, I think,
The last look.
yeah, here it is. So, some artha means one who has achieved wealth, succeeded, who is good at it. Okay. Artha means who have mastered, as wealth. That way also you can say artha can, similar, artha has multiple meanings. Artha means wealth, object, success, also is artha. Meaning is also artha. So artham has many meanings, including the meaning of meaning also. Some artha means one who is got mastery. Yes, it's the same word, but depending on the context, it takes a slightly different meaning. Samartha is one who has mastered it. Mastered at goal, you can say.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Thank you.
Anyone else has any questions? If not, I know it became a short class. I did not want to cover too many verses because it may be a bit too much for us to take home and contemplate. It is just not, how fast we study. It is how much we take out of each of them. Because each of them can be thought of a lot. So those were my thoughts. I hope the space is good enough. If there are no questions, then maybe we can close it for today. Wish you all a happy new year, and I will see you in the new year next week.
Sai Ram, and thank you, and wish you all the happy new year.
Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. So we'll close with Samastaloka. Sai Ram. Om Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sai Ram, everyone.